Right, we're back, and I went and found Gregor, got him kitted out. He's all nice in his Dwemer armor. Jesus Christ. Lydia has a house Carol, and also
Honored to
Stuart.
see you again, my Thane.
Yes. And everything I own is in this chest. Well, not everything. I've got some, like arrows and the bow here. And I don't need the sword anymore because I got a bound sword. So I gave Gregor the flame sword. Yes. Let's make sure I got all my correct spells attached. There we go, there's no armor still. Right, okay, so what was I doing? I regained the rift. Right, I've got to go rifting. Right, go to Rorikstead apparently. Oh yes, for that. Well, that ends us up in rifting, so going to Rorikstead first might be good. That's in rifting. That's in rifting. There's something else in rifting. Oh, this is on way to rifting. That's Windhelm. Might as well put it on the map. Maybe I'll do that one while I'm at it. Turn on Dead's a useful spell. Because it does double damage to undead. Arkham Farms, that's Markarth, but I'm not going to get there. I'll get to that at some point. That at some point. Right. Just turn them all on. If I get near one, let's do it. We'll have to ask about the Gilda Green Woman Whiterun. Come on, Gregor! So one of those markers are dead in front of me is one for Rorikstead. Yeah, I also went and got some iron and corundum. Just upgraded the house as much as I could. I am going to save building the rest of the expansions for on camera. If I can, if not, then I'll just do it when I can, off camera. If I manage to get some corundum before. Will it run away before I have a chance to shoot it in the ass? May as well take it. I've just been taking everything I find. I can get venison out off camera as well though if I need it. What is this? What is this? It is a big iron mine that I can clear out for iron. I better watch because there's a trap here somewhere.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Focus on one, focus on one. Pepper me. Thank you, Gregor. Yeah. Take that from you. Where is he? Where is he?
Take you.
Candlelight should be. I know about favourites menus that you can get for modern, but hey, there should be a Mammoth Tusk here. Oh, an arrow came up here, hit something. Which means the Mammoth Tusk has been sent flying somewhere. Oh well, there's plenty more inside. It's no biggie. Hey, banded iron shield. It's like corundum. And I could run back to the house off camera and ditch everything off. I could do that, but I'm not going to. I'll wait till the end of the conversation to do things like that. So if I can't carry it with me until the end of the conversation, or until I get back to the house, naturally, I'm not going to do it. I know there's a million you screaming at me, oh, you can just take it back to the house when you're off camera, when in between the conversation, in between the episodes. No. When the record session ends, that's when. Right. Which is in about 4 episodes time. 5 episodes, yeah. You get 5 episodes a week done. Okay, candlelight just ran out. How much dummy can you be? Come on.
Victory or sword!
That's another thing you can do with sword and shield is when they're in the middle of a power attack, time slows down, but if you let go of the shield, you can just walk about normally. Some Mammoth Tusks, I've got some for you soda. And if you're a sneaky type, this is like one of the best things ever. You just put a bear trap down and they'll keep walking out every fucking time to come see you. And it will reset their search navigation as well. Where's my healing potions?
Try to sit while you can. That's the best you can do.
There's that frostbite venom going. There we go. There's a lot of iron in this mine, that's why I would want to get it. If you look around here, there's iron ore vein there, iron ore vein there. There's like 5 or 6 going up there. So you get a lot of iron ore coming in and out here. And then there's this spell over here. Which is really quite useless because it takes so much magicka to transmute iron into silver, and then it won't transmute any silver into gold until you've transmuted all that iron into silver. So unless you've got infinite magicka to just keep casting the spell over and over and over, which you can do by the end of the game, You just like enchant yourself some armor to reduce the cost of the spell, and you'll be fine. But for early game, it's a useless spell. Late game, it's a good spell. Since it's, I'm just going to learn every spell I can find anyway. Oh yeah, there's this chest in here. Staff of zombies. There's another good spell out there for alteration, but I won't get it yet. Because I don't worry about this, I'll pick all this up when I come back after I finish recording. And just picking up some things to sell first. Oh yeah, I've got that, yeah, I've already done the Red Guard quest. The Kira quest, whatever you call it. That's the Moonforge. The weapons you get at the Moonforge do have enchantments that only work during when the moon's out. Which just basically means when it's night time. There's no, as far as I can tell, discrimination between when the moon is actually out or not. That's Sam, the staff in Rockstead. Yes, I know where he is anyway. I can go straight there if I really want to, but I want to do it sort of on camera. Like the full quest. Unless a speech part option lets me bypass it. That's just no a speech option, that's part of the game. That was my eek bike there. My eek! Redrun's retreat. That's one of the locations that Ammon's family sword generally ends up in. It's a very short dungeon. Not much of note in there apart from a treasure map. That goes to Whiterun somewhere. This is pretty tame for me, by the way. Ingredient collecting. If I can only do it off camera, it doesn't matter too much. I just get my spells ready and you already killed them all. That shows you how weak wolves are. I might do some quests off camera like the what you call it, bounty hunting for the Jarls. Oh, Spriggan, nice. Well, they have taproot, but is that a dead adventure right there? There's no point in blocking with Spriggans, they don't really do attacks that can be blocked. Where's this dead adventurer? Don't tell me I've seen a fucking tree branch. Oh no, right there. Hunter. Can I drink the old wine? It's stuck in my inventory. So I need to get this quest out of the way. The old wine in my inventory. Which is one reason for running out here. That and the Staff of Sanguine, which is awesome. Summons are more to your sight. Not just that, is it Dramora Marknaz I get, rather than the... I think it's the Marknaz I get. Marknaz. Marknaz. Right, yeah, that's Marknaz. Ken Marcher's another thing.
Traveler, over here.
Right, what's going to happen is when we walk over there, it's going to be vampires. Gregor, you've brought a saber cat with you. Right, you. Yes, you there.
That's close. Never should have come me.
Wow, I critted his ass. Yeah, these vigilants got their asses handed to them. Should be free them. There we go. Free vigils, free vampires, and a saber cat I got loot.
What is it, Thane?
I wasn't talking to you, I was trying to catch a butterfly. And very handily, there's shrine here, which will cure my vampirism if I caught any during that battle. Oh, so the guy's outside his house now. Okay. It's the middle of the night and he's just wandering about the fields. That's good to know.
Onward then.
Yep. You're not going to bring me any more saber cats, are you? Hello? Gregor? No, he'll catch up. Or maybe like eaten by a saber cat. He's good at that, you know, just like wandering up with a saber cat and saying, "Hey boss, I brought the saber cat for you." Oh, oh thanks. Actually, I'm getting different AI NPCs a nightmare with for the AI because the way I walk is not in their pathfinding grid. What the? What the fuck was that? Did that cow just follow the air? Store health, fortify health. Water breathing, resist disease. Yeah, chicken's egg gives you resist disease, isn't it? Or cure disease? No, it's resist disease. or some shit like that.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry?
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
I kidnapped your wife, daughter?
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda.
Oh.
And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
What, dude, I just need to find my friend Sam. Once we get the staff, we can help you get Gleda back. Honestly, I'll definitely go get her.
You didn't seem to need either to sell Gleda to the giant in the first place. I think you'll figure it out.
I sold her. So what exactly was I doing again?
You really don't remember stealing a goat and selling her to a giant? Are you thick? Go get her. At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just like the fermented feed she likes. All right then.
Okay. Let's go get this fucking goat back from a giant. Gregor, we're gonna kill a giant. Possibly. He might not like the refund policy. Which is true. Yeah, I sold him a giant now after to refund him to take it back. I think, the fuck? Dude. Just give me the goat back, dude. He's probably ate her, so. Probably waste our time, because he's probably ate her. Wait, let's face it, why is a giant wearing a coat? Oh yes, it could be that too. It could be a sex toy. He might not want his coat back. So, dude, here's the thing. Dude. I need the goat back. I can give you the money, or whatever it is I sold her to you for, back. Unless it was sexual favours, in which case... Did Gleda survive that? I don't see the body of a goat anywhere. Alright. The goat survived. Grok did not like me when to take the goat back. I can't think why. I mean, it's a simple refund policy. I refund you and take the goat back. You did not like this? The fuck? Gregor, do something with this dude, will you? There's Gleda. I'm glad it's not one of those quests where you have to stand next to the fucker the whole way back. Right, glad there's on the way back.
Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might know me.
There's your goat. Right, she's coming back now, you can see her on the path. Then I thought the dragon appears out nowhere and eats her. Maybe that's what the giant wanted her for in the first place. Sacrifice her to the dragon to secure his territory.
You talked to Reldith yet? She's like a mother to me. You here from the city? I visit Whiterun from time to time, mostly to make deals.
Look, dude, here's your goat. Can you tell me what I've been doing?
Gladder! And not a scratch on her. Happy day! I still can't figure out why you stole her. You left a note explaining it, but half of it was gibberish and the rest had mead spilled on it. Only bit I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun, and even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you could try there.
Right. So we were on Whiterun. Oh, righty. Oh, this night's getting worse. What the fuck did I do with Sam? Honestly. Anyway, see you next episode, and we'll get on to the next part of the quest. See ya.